Have you ever noticed that your mind seems to get louder at night? It's strange because most people assume it's just because you're tired, but what if it's something deeper than that? What if the night isn't creating your overthinking, but revealing it? Because the truth is, your mind doesn't do things randomly. There is always a reason behind it, even if you don't fully understand it yet. And once you start to see it, things begin to change. You might have experienced moments where you're lying in bed, exhausted, ready to sleep, and suddenly your thoughts start racing. Conversations replay, regrets resurface, future worries appear out of nowhere. You try to ignore it, distract yourself, or push it away, but it keeps coming back. And that's where most people get confused. Your mind isn't trying to work against you. In many cases, it's trying to protect you, just not in the way you expect. To understand this, you have to look at how patterns are formed in the mind. Most of what you feel isn't created in the moment. It comes from patterns that were built over time. And once your brain learns something is important, it repeats it, even if it no longer helps you. This is where your nighttime overthinking starts to make sense. During the day, your mind is occupied. You're responding to messages, working, talking, moving, solving problems. Your attention is constantly pulled outward. And because of that, your deeper thoughts don't always have space to surface. But at night, everything changes. There's less noise, less distraction, less movement. And suddenly, your mind has space. Not empty space, but open space. And whatever has been sitting beneath the surface begins to rise. Think about it like this. Imagine you've been holding a beach ball underwater all day. Every task, every distraction, every moment of busyness is keeping it submerged. But the moment you relax, the moment you let go, it shoots back up. That's what happens with your thoughts at night. The things you didn't process during the day don't disappear. They wait. And when your mind finally slows down, they come back. This is the first layer of why overthinking feels stronger at night. It's not that your mind suddenly becomes chaotic, it's that it finally has the chance to speak. And for many people, that can feel overwhelming. Because during the day, you're in control, but at night, you're listening. And sometimes what you hear isn't easy. Now here's where it goes deeper. Your brain is wired to solve problems. It constantly scans for what feels unfinished, uncertain, or unresolved. And at night, when there's nothing else demanding your attention, your brain shifts into a kind of processing mode. It starts asking questions. Did you make the right decision? What if something goes wrong tomorrow? Why did that situation happen the way it did? And the more you engage with those thoughts, the more they multiply. Because your brain interprets your attention as importance, so it gives you more. This is why overthinking can feel like a loop. You're not just thinking, you're feeding the thinking. And without realizing it, you get pulled deeper into it. Another layer of this is emotional safety. During the day, you may suppress certain feelings because you need to function. You push aside anxiety to focus on work. You ignore sadness to keep moving. You avoid certain thoughts because they're uncomfortable. But at night, there's nothing left to distract you, and those emotions begin to surface. Not because they're trying to overwhelm you, but because they were never fully processed. Your mind is trying to complete something that was left unfinished. And it does that through thought, through repetition, through bringing things back into your awareness. Sometimes it's not about what's happening now, it's about what your mind learned before. And your brain holds on to those patterns because it believes they matter, even if they're outdated. Think about that for a moment. What if the thing you're struggling with isn't random? What if it's something your mind is repeating for a reason? What if your nighttime overthinking is actually your mind trying to resolve something you haven't fully faced yet? Not to hurt you, but to protect you, to prepare you, to make sure you don't miss something important. Now here's another angle. At night, your body begins to slow down. Your environment becomes quieter, and your awareness turns inward. This shift can amplify your thoughts because there's nothing competing with them anymore. It's like turning off all the lights in a room except one. That one light suddenly feels much brighter. In the same way, your thoughts feel louder, not because they've increased, but because everything else has decreased. And when your mind senses stillness, it often fills it, because the brain isn't designed to enjoy silence easily. It's designed to anticipate, to predict, to prepare. So when you lie in bed, your mind starts scanning the future, running simulations, trying to control what hasn't happened yet. And this is where anxiety can blend with overthinking, because the future is uncertain, and your brain doesn't like uncertainty, so it tries to solve it, even when there's nothing to solve. And this creates tension. You want to rest, but your mind wants to prepare. You want to let go, but your brain wants to hold on. This is why trying to force yourself to stop thinking rarely works, because you're not just dealing with thoughts, you're dealing with patterns. And patterns don't disappear just because you want them to. They shift when you begin to understand them. When you begin to notice your patterns, something shifts. You create space, and in that space, you gain awareness, and awareness changes everything. Not instantly, but gradually. Instead of fighting your thoughts, you start observing them. You begin to see which ones repeat, which ones carry emotion, which ones feel urgent, even when they're not. And over time, you realize something powerful. You are not your thoughts. You are the one noticing them. And that small shift creates distance. It softens the intensity. It reduces the grip. So when nighttime comes, instead of being pulled into every thought, you start to watch them pass. Not perfectly, not every time, but enough to change your experience. So if you've been experiencing overthinking at night, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It may mean your mind is holding on to something it once needed, trying to protect you in a way that no longer fits who you are. But that can change. You don't have to fight your mind. You just have to understand it. And sometimes, that understanding is the beginning of healing. If this video helped you in any way, comment, like, and subscribe for more.